You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Greetings, everyone. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily, episode 1461. Today's tip is an excerpt from the Dressage Radio Show, featuring show hosts Reese, Koffler, Stanfield, and Philip Parks, and they're chatting with Bridgid Browne about how to positively influence your horse's rhythm. This episode is brought to you by our amazing Horse Radio Network auditors. If you'd like to enjoy auditors-only perks like special contests and content and so much more, head on over to horseradionetwork.com and click on the auditor banner.
Well, I'm very excited to have for our tip of the week, Bridgid Browne. She is currently in Germany training with Dorothy Schneider. Bridgid, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, we know you have a great trainer tip of the week for us. What you got?
So something that Dorothy always tells all of the riders here is to positively influence the horse's rhythm by making a rhythm with your seat.
Fantastic. So elaborate for us.
Yeah.
So this means that in the trot, for example, to help to influence your horse to have swing and cadence by swinging with your hip in the rhythm. And then the same goes for the canter. If your horse tends to maybe have be behind the rhythm or to have a 4-beat canter rather than a 3-beat canter, you can help influence this through really feeling the rhythm through your seat bones into the saddle and helping encourage the horse along. She always says, show them the way.
I love that.
Yeah, I think that's really important for riders to have their own sense of tempo and their own sense of a metronome so that they can influence. Like the horses aren't, I don't know very many that have a very natural, perfect, tempo in their trot, walk, and canter. So riders have to kind of know what to do with what they've got, right? If you have a horse that has a very quick tempo, then you're going to want to just sit an extra millisecond and stay out of the saddle an extra millisecond in the trot, in rising trot, for instance, so the horse looks to the rider for that confidence and that good rhythm.
Yes, exactly. And she also tells us to keep your body tension through the rhythm. Just like you said, if a horse has too high of a tempo, you can keep your body tension to slow the rhythm down through your seat.
Well, I think the idea is really good too. I know some people, like let's say maybe you're not gifted at that, or you have some, you need some help. There's some great apps, actually, some metronome apps you can get on your phone, or you can even pull out. There is an actual thing called a metronome, and you can pull it out. And actually that can help a lot of people, which is quite cool.
Yes, I actually used to play music. So I think that's a little part of my history that helps me a little bit with my riding.
Oh, I love to play music when I ride. I love it. I think the horses love it. I love it. Kind of gets me in the groove. I really enjoy that. So I think that's a fantastic tip, Bridgid. Really, really good. Well, Bridgid, if anybody wants to get in touch with you or hear about your adventure in Germany, how can they do that?
Yeah, feel free to friend me on Facebook or to follow me on Instagram at b.e.brownie.
Well, thanks so much, and we can't wait to keep following you.
Thank you for having me. Have a good one.
Well, there you have it. Horse Radio Network has thousands of engaging podcasts for horse people, and you can have them sent right to your phone. Just subscribe via your favorite podcast player. This is Coach Jen, and I will be back again soon with another tip. Until then, go ride your horse. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements made by guests on the Horse Tip Daily. Please use your own judgment when listening to the tips on this show.